congratulations again. It's a great achievement. She also passed Danny H today. So it's been great coaching Lexi for 5 years. I mean, coach's dream. And I'm going to miss her. But first of all, I want to just say Santa Clara is a tough team. And what a great season they had this year. They're going to do very well in postseason, I guarantee you. That zone is tough. You don't realize until you get out there and try to attack it. It doesn't look too hard in the stands. It's a lot harder on the floor. But I thought my team really handled themselves well. The key was the third quarter. They came out and jumped on us quick. And I looked at my girls, and I knew that they were all right. They believed in themselves and knew they could come back. And they just did a great job on that. I'm really proud of them. And these two were a big part of our win tonight. It had to be. They had to hit shots tonight to break that zone. Both of them did a great job of that.
Thanks, Coach. We'll take questions from media members. If you have a question, please raise your hand and wait for us to get a microphone to you. Let us know your name and affiliation. Let's start with questions for student athletes first, please. Starting with John.
John Quebec from the West Coast Conference. Lexi, the record you tied was held by Hank Gathers. Any thoughts on being on the same statistical line right now with him and knowing 1 point tomorrow when you'll break that record?
It's kind of mind-blowing. He's such a legend, and it's really just an honor to be up in the same category as him. I wouldn't be able to do it without my coaches and my team, and kudos to them too.
We didn't even play the fast break offense to score all those points. Imagine we didn't do that. Holy cow.
Other questions for BYU student athletes?
Dick Armin, Deseret News. Mackenzie, could you just talk a little bit what it's been like playing with these two senior guards?
It's been a great opportunity that I'm obviously going to miss. I think we gel really well together. We play well together. It takes time to get to know your teammates and how each other play, and I think we really have that figured out. We know each other's tendencies and our strengths, and I think we all do a good job of playing to those tendencies, and playing with Kylie and Lexi is great leadership out there, and so it's definitely going to be missed, and I'm taking advantage of it all I can right now.
I think you got a follow-up to that? We'll get a mic back to you.
You guys cut down the turnovers. You had quite a few in the first quarter, and it seems like you had 4, none from the starters in the fourth quarter. What were you guys doing to try to cut down the turnovers?
I think we were a little bit jittery at the start, and Santa Clara does a really good job of starting the game with tons of energy and tons of pressure. And so we just adjusted to that and said to each other, hey, take a couple deep breaths, relax, because we were making the right decisions. We were just rushing them a little bit, and the passes were a little bit jittery, so we just relaxed.
Jeremiah Jensen, KSL. Lexi, you guys worked for this and a chance to defend your conference title. How excited are you for this opportunity to get tomorrow to do that?
Really excited. We love the championship game. That's what we work for all season. And like I said, we're excited to defend it. We're going to go home, get some rest, get refreshed for tomorrow, and leave it all out on the court.
Jay?
Jay Drew, Salt Lake Tribune. Mackenzie, they sprung that full court trap or full court press on you guys. Looked like it was effective. How did you finally figure out how to break it?
We just, not try and dribble through it. That's a big thing. Look for not getting passes too deep along the baseline, and having our guards that were on half court flash up, finding gaps. And it wasn't anything we haven't come across, but I think just sticking to those basic things that Juddy has us do every day in practice and all season was key, and sometimes it's easy to fall out of that when you're getting pressured like that. But as soon as we got the ball where we wanted to and were able to push it up the floor, they had a tougher time trapping us.
Other questions for student athletes with Coach Judkins? Go to Darnell in front.
Darnell Dixon, Daily Herald. Lexi, Jeff talked about the start of the third quarter was really key in answering that run. In the fourth quarter, you guys were super efficient on offense. How does that come about? What did you do in that fourth quarter?
I think it came from our momentum in the third quarter. And we talked in the timeouts that the biggest thing of this game was toughness, both mentally and physically. And I think at the start of the third quarter, we had a chance to either fold or be tough and respond. And I think we responded really well, and that momentum pushed us into the fourth quarter, and we could play loose and free, and that's when shots really started falling and things opened up.
Sean Marquez, Lexi, you guys had 17 assists on 21 made buckets. Just what was the ball movement like out there? How crisp it was? Was that just a matter of matching up against the zone, or what was it about that where the ball movement was so good?
Yeah, with the zone, we really had to break it down as a team, and we really made adjustments where we were flashing all over the place, making them confused, and just trying to mix it up a little bit. And we had worked on that in practice, so those passes were there, and our teammates were ready to make them, and we capitalized on them.
Coach, for us to have watched a lot of the time that you played with Kylie, you held around a little bit, quite a bit in the second half. Can you talk about what your thoughts were, or is there something?
Well, first of all, Cassie came in, played pretty good. I think she was a little bit bigger, could see the zone, make some of those passes. And Cassie's a little bit stronger. And so when we kind of, like what Lex said, we started flashing more, she made those passes. And I mean, she really looked sharp tonight. And so that's the good thing about having two good point guards. I mean, Cassie will be my starting point guard next year. And to be able to have her there and just say, hey, go in there and do a great job. And that's what she did. She just, she played these guys good both times too. That's the other thing. I kind of had it back in my mind that Cassie plays good against physical players like that. And so I just thought she came in and really gave us a nice lift.
Let's go to John, we're in the second row, then we'll go back to Jay.
Jeff, any specific thoughts on either St. Mary's or USF?
No, they're both headaches. You guys are gonna be able to go home and sleep tonight. I won't. It'll be a long night, but it's an exciting night. We've played very well against both of them, and it'll be a dogfight. Both of them are very, very good. I just wanted to say one thing about the question you asked McKenzie. Yeah, we changed it up. I put a different formation in the press attack and run on the fly. That's where these guys have been great this year. Is I tell them to do something and they do it. And I thought we did a good job of spreading it out and not letting trap us in the corner, and that was a big difference.
Jay?
Jeff, what was behind your decision to start McKaylee Orton in the second half?
Experience. She's the best post defender we have, and I knew they were trying to get the ball inside. I just thought she'd be the best one with her experience. Jasmine Moody's going to be a really good player here at BYU, but she's young and she doesn't understand some things, and she lets the lights kind of get her. And Orton's been there. Orton's been in the big games, and it's nice. This has been a blessing because Orton got hurt, gave Jasmine an opportunity to play a lot of minutes, and then I had good minutes with her, and then I have Orton who can come in and really defensively shut people down. And she played really well. I think I'm not giving her enough credit. I thought she really came in and gave us a good lift.
Last question, Darnell.
Jeff, against these guys in other games, Santa Clara, you shot less than 40%. Today you were over 50 and really super efficient in the second quarter. How does that happen over the course of the game against that zone?
I think getting in the right spots. I've told both these two who are my outside shooters, get in spots where you can get a shot when the ball's skipped to you. I thought they did a really good job tonight doing that. Second is, for some reason, we like shooting in this arena. I mean, we've always shot well here. I don't know if it's the background, I don't know what it is, but sometimes certain teams like to shoot in different arenas, and we've seen to shoot well here. But I thought the biggest thing was we were in the right spot, and we weren't forcing shots. And I think McKinsey, I've never seen a kid get fouled more than three-pointers in my life. But I think that's great concentration on her part. She gets ready to shoot, she takes it and doesn't let the arm. I tell her great shooters never, ever see the arm. They see the basket. And I think she's got to that point in her career.
BYU, congrats on the win. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Hey, thank you.